looking like?
Next Thursday, you will be caught in an emergency flash flood between Park and First Street.
What? No, that doesn't work. I'm busy then. Decline. Decline.
Floods don't exactly work around your schedule. Disasters don't plan ahead. But you can. It starts with talking to your loved ones about making an emergency plan. So don't wait, communicate. Visit ema.alabama.gov. Brought to you by the Alabama Emergency Management Agency, FEMA, and the Ad Council.
The Midnight Madness Show is a show dedicated to songwriters and artists alike. You never know who is going to be here or what's going to happen. So tune in every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central Time. Sing along and have a great time hanging out with us.
If you came across someone...
And now the Songwriters Round at the Commodore Grille on NSR Live.
And Cindy and Kim. And then our bartender is Aaron. So if y'all need anything, just let them know. All right, we're going to get the show started. We got John Trentes. We got Sarah Simmons with Kevin Key and Paul Ivy.
Thank you. Oh, wow, I'm going to quit right now.
No, I wouldn't say that. I'll kick it off.
Oh, go for it.
So, by the way, thanks for putting these little hairnet things on the microphones under the circumstances.
They keep you. Oh yeah, I Cloroxed them all.
Thank you. You know, we were going through a
I
little
got you
bit.
covered. I don't want my songwriters getting sick.
Yeah, that's true. Without songwriters, there's no show. I hear the Corona beer people decided to rename their beer because the sales have been down, so they're going to call it Ebola Extra. That's not a very funny joke, but anyway. Uh-oh. I see a familiar face walking in. Okay, this is called Till the Corn Comes Up. He ain't quitting till the corn comes up. 5 a.m. till late at night, he's working the dirt, they treat him like. Plant them seeds in the ground, waiting for rain to come down. Mortgage payments coming late, money's getting tight and the bank won't wait. He's still digging, trying to make a living. A cloud of dust he's kicking, ain't giving up, he's sticking. He keeps praying, no matter what they're saying. But their heads keep shaking. He ain't quitting till the corn comes up. Farm the land, raise his kids, just like his great-granddad did. This old town ain't the same since his neighbors got corporate names. He ain't working at the grocery store till the sheriff comes banging on the farmhouse door. He's still digging, trying to make a living. A cloud of dust he's kicking, ain't giving up, he's sticking. He keeps praying, no matter what they're saying. Let their heads keep shaking. He ain't quitting till the corn comes up. Prayers go up as the farmer kneels. The sun goes down on an empty field. Silos full, the bills are paid. One more harvest God has made. He swears a vow to all his kin. Next year he's gonna do it all again. He's still digging, trying to make a living. The cloud of dust he's kicking, ain't giving up, he's sticking. He keeps praying, no matter matter what they're saying, let their heads keep shaking, shaking, shaking. He ain't quitting till the corn comes up.
John Trentes. Here is Sarah Simmons and Kevin Key.
Oh, well, since you mentioned beer and all, we're doing one. I wrote this one a couple years ago, and a fellow named Wade Hayes recorded it. So I guess we're gonna do it for you. You want it? Good call. Been one hell of a week, been in knee deep. Boss is breathing down my neck, scrubbing my floorboard. Girlfriend walked out the door, said see you later, adios, got your check. With dirt roads and tube tops, and flip flops and pop tops, I started shaking it all. A hot girl asked me for a kiss. I thought I got this. The things that happen with a beer in a bar. Fed me a beer in a bar, got a Hawaiian guitar, said I'm the next karaoke star. With that hula skirt sure put my hips to work, begged me to dance on top of the bar. Boys filled up my beer bong, what's one more song? Lights, camera, action, yeah, it really turned me on. The lights would flash, drink, yeah, you wouldn't believe the things that happen with a beer in a bar. Corner, started working it harder. She tripped my trigger in that pink bikini top. I gave her a wink, but she didn't even blink. I yelled, hey boys, buy this pretty girl a drink. They said her name is Maryland, or was it Mannequin? All I know is that her eyes were painted blue. And at 4:45 they kicked us out the door. The things that happen with a beer in a bar. Fed me a beer in a bar, got a Hawaiian guitar, said I'm the next karaoke star. And that hula skirt sure put my hips to work, begged me to dance on top of the bar. Boys filled up my beer bong, what's one more song? Lights, camera, action, yeah, it really turned me on. The lights would flash, drink, yeah, you wouldn't believe the things that happen with a beer in a bar. Rolling over in bed, what's this on my head? A pink bikini, guess I really rocked her world. Oh no, not again, Lord, it's the mannequin. All the trouble that I get in. Fed me a beer in a bar, got a Hawaiian guitar, said I'm the next karaoke star. That hula skirt sure put my hips to work, begged me to dance on top of the bar. Boys filled up my beer bong, what's one more song? Lights, camera, action, yeah, it really turned me on. The lights would flash, drink, yeah, you wouldn't believe the things that happen with a beer in a bar.
Sarah Simmons, Kevin Key.
Groovy.
Here's Paul Ivy.
Well, let's see. I might have a beer song here.
Looks like you started.
Debbie, can you hear that okay?
Everybody has a beer song.
Do you want more up there?
A little bit. There you go. I wrote this with Randy Van Buren. I don't know if anyone here is from Florida. Oh, you might get to feel good about this song. Closing up the bar on a long, busy weekend. She rolled into town with her rag top down. Can I still get a cold beer? I'm not from around here. Well, if you got some time, I can show you around this old beach town. My old beach town, Sanibel. moonlight, laying on a blanket, counting shooting stars one by one, waking up wrapped up, warm breeze, kissed by the sun. We were walking on seashells of Sanibel. Always remember that first summer, pretty little sundress, cinnamon skin. You still make me feel like you did on that first night, under the moonlight way back when, in my beach town. This old beach town, Sanibel. Under the moonlight, laying on a blanket, counting shooting stars one by one, waking up wrapped up, warm breeze, kissed by the sun. We were walking on seashells of Sanibel. Closing up the bar on a long, busy weekend, she rode into town with her rag top down.
Paul Ivy.
Thank you.
Here's Don Trentes.
Thank you.
Well, that was a very classy song. I like that.
If nothing else.
Well, you're in charge of class for this round. All right, so I signed this song to a single song contract with a publisher. And I learned an interesting lesson from that. If there's a publisher and you want to get rid of them and never hear from them again, sign a song to keeping on the alcohol theme. By the way, if you don't have alcohol and you want some, they got some great drinks back there. Go see the bartender. Smells like whiskey and Willie in here. Couldn't tell you the number of this beer. Is that you calling on the phone to telling me to come on home? I'll do the drinking. You got the problem. Barely made it through another working day. So I stopped to celebrate along the way. Every man needs a vice, and I don't need your advice. I'll do the drinking. You got the problem. I know what you're thinking. You don't like it when I'm drinking, but a beer or 7 ain't exactly a crime. Don't need no intervention, and it's high time I mentioned I can give it up if I want. I've done it many times. They got Walker, Daniels, and Shine. Lots of vodka, rum, tequila, and wine. You don't have to make amends, cause the fun never ends. I'll do the drinking. You got the problem. I know what you're thinking. You don't like it when I'm drinking, but a beer or 7 ain't exactly a crime. Don't need no intervention, and it's high time I mentioned I can give it up if I want. I've done it many times. By the time I finally stagger home, I'll remember you're gone and I'm alone, and tell myself that it's okay, you weren't no fun anyway. I'll do the drinking. You got the problem. I'll do the drinking. You got the problem. I'll do the drinking. You got the problem.
John Trentes.
Thank you.
Here's Sarah and Kevin.
Well, I got to have some fun last year. We went to RFD TV, and I got to play this one on the Penny Gillis show. Y'all, it's just a nice little swing song. So I hope y'all enjoyed it. It's called Tell Me When. Where was I when I fell for you? I was over the moon when the magnolia winds blew true. True love was brewing, headed my way. And when you hold my hand, it makes me wanna sway. You know the sweet taste of love, well, it's so hard to resist. You're like a candy-coated kiss, the smell of rain while it mist. I'm only blue without you. Tell me, where did I fall for you? There was a twinkle in your eye, well, it made me grin. It helped me shuffle my way into your arms again. The moonlight shining down on us. Well, it was an angel sprinkling us with love dust. But you know the sweet taste of love, it's so hard to resist. You're like a candy-coated kiss, the smell of rain while it mist. I'm only blue without you. Tell me, when did I fall for you? Like sunsets and blue bonnets, my heart, if you want it, watch the stars dancing with the sky. You know, a wink and a drag will do it. Every time. That's right. 'Cause you know the sweet taste of love, well, it's so hard to resist. You're like a candy-coated kiss, the smell of rain while it mist. I'm only blue without you. Tell me, when did I fall for you? Tell me, when did I fall for you? Well, thank y'all.
Sarah Simmons, Kevin Key. It was my lifey.
Here's a song I want to try out that I just wrote with my buddy Crystal King. You ask me where we're going down this old country road. You don't mean directions, there's things you want to know. We've been to all the movies, kissed in every corner booth. And now you got to asking, what's left for me and you? I may not know much, but let's just say I do. From a picket fence to a two-lane road, it's a one-stop town. Sundown, shut down, the only life I know. From the church bells ringing to the front porch swinging, we'll be watching our babies grow. So if you're wondering how far this will go, as far as I know. rain falling on a tin roof. I like an old familiar song. I never felt like this before, but you feel like coming home. I may not know the future or what tomorrow will bring, but there's a courthouse on the corner, and I've got this diamond ring. From a picket fence to a two-lane road, it's a one-stop town. Sundown, shut down, the only life I know. From the church bells ringing to the front porch swinging, we'll be watching our babies grow. So if you're wondering how far this will go, as far as I know. From the picket fence to a two-lane road, it's a one-stop town. Sundown, shut down, the only life I know. From the church bells ringing to the front porch swinging, we'll be watching our babies grow. So if you're wondering how far this will go, as far as I know. As far as I know.
Paul Ivy.
Thanks for
Good job, Paul.
Thanks for working that one out.
We got one more from John Trentes.
I gotta set this one up just a little bit. I don't usually spend a whole lot of time introducing songs, but because of the subject matter, you need to know why I wrote a song about this. Me and my friend Steve Goody wrote this song. It's gonna be in a movie, and the movie is a sci-fi horror flick about chemically altered cockroaches that attack and devour a college town. That's the IMDb synopsis of the plot. It's called Roach.
Oh, I like this song. I've heard this.
But it's actually got some people in it. You've heard of Casper Van Dien, who was the lead guy in Starship Troopers, and Barry Bostwick. He was Brad in the Rocky Horror Picture Show and the Mayor of New York on the Spin City TV show with Michael J. Fox. And they got all the live action stuff shot, and it's in the can, and they've edited that. Now they're working on the computer-generated cockroaches, which is apparently taking a long time to do because they've been working on that for a couple years now. But I recently found out that one of the special effects guys they have on there worked on iRobot, so it's not going to be like a bedroom production, it's going to be an actual movie. But I'm not holding out any hopes for an Oscar or anything like that. So. This is called Nobody Loves the Roach. In your kitchen in the middle of the night, better think twice before you turn on the light. We don't mean no harm, we don't want to offend me and 700 of my closest friends. Nobody loves the roach. Nobody loves the roach. Don't stomp on me, man, let me be. Nobody loves the roach. Shoulda done dishes, but you left them in a pile. Getting kinda furry for quite a long while. All that crap that you meant to throw away to me and my friends is Thanksgiving Day. Nobody loves the roach. Nobody loves the roach. Don't stomp on me, man, let me be. Nobody loves the roach. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-da. Ba-da-bam, ba-da-bam, ba-da-ba-ba-dum-dum-da-da-dum-dum. Hummin', 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 hummin'. Nobody loves the roach. Nobody loves the roach. Don't stop on me, man, let me be. Nobody loves the roach. We were here when you were up in the trees. We'll still be around long after you leave. You're top of the food chain, we're at the bottom. Don't stomp the roaches, smoke 'em if you got 'em. Okay. That usually gets a laugh, but not tonight. Nobody loves the roach. Nobody loves the roach. Don't stomp on me, man, let me be. Nobody loves the roach. Everybody, nobody loves the roach. Nobody loves the roach. Don't stomp on me, man, let me be. Nobody loves the roach.
John Trentes. We got one more from Sarah Simmons and Kevin Key.
I don't know how you follow that.
What's that now? How do you follow that? With raid!
Oh gosh, y'all. Well, that was fun. I wrote this song, I don't know, like a year ago or so, maybe longer. But I have a friend. His name's Larry Cordell, and he's a great songwriter. And for those of you who don't know, I grew up on a farm in Colorado and Iowa, and I'm gonna tell the story behind this. Okay, so I was probably 3 or 4, and we had chickens and goats and whatever. And there was this rooster that used to chase after me and beat the crap out of me. And so my parents got me this red plastic baseball bat to carry around with me so I could, defend myself when this rooster chased after me. And Cord wrote this song called Yardbird. And I thought, I'll be danged if he can write a song about strangling a chicken and cutting its head.
Just picturing you wailing on
That's
this
right,
rooster
that's
with a
right. I
plastic
figured I could write something just as corny, since I'm from Iowa, and write something called Iowa Hams. So y'all, it's a little silly song. I hope you enjoy it. Got a farm in the sticks, fresh eggs in my hand. Sun is shining above me, John Deere's plowing the land, making biscuits and gravy while he's baling the hay, counting down the clock till he calls it a day. Oh, he loves his Iowa hams, holds them in each hand, 1 or 2 at a time while I'm humming John Prine. Tomatoes and melons growing off of the vine. Well, that boy can't help but love summertime. And there's bacon sizzling in the frying pan. Yeah, he loves his Iowa hams. Keeps an eye on them, well, he likes them anyway. A little round on the bottom and firm is okay. They go good with jelly rolls that his baby made. Iowa hams are tailor-made. Oh, he loves his Iowa hams, holds them in each hand, 1 or 2 at a time while I'm humming John Prine. Tomatoes and melons growing off of the vine. Well, that boy can't help but love summertime. Well, there's bacon sizzling in the frying pan. Yeah, he loves his Iowa hams. I'll turn that thing around. Smoke 'em, bake 'em, fry 'em, there ain't no denying my baby loves his Iowa hams. Oh, he loves his Iowa hams, holds them in each hand, 1 or 2 at a time while I'm humming John Prine. Tomatoes and melons growing off of the vine. Well, that boy can't help but love summertime. There's bacon sizzling in the frying pan. Yeah, he loves his Iowa hams. Oh, it gets his heart a-pumping, yeah, that's my man. Ain't nothing he likes better than his Iowa hams. My baby loves his Iowa hams.
Sarah Simmons, Kevin Key. And we got one more from Paul Ivy.
Okay, thanks Debbie for having us. This has been a great round. Okay, I want to do a song that I probably can't get out of here alive without doing. Now I know Kim have requested this song and she's not feeling good, so don't expect her to sing on it. But it's Sunday and I know you find that the weekend goes by pretty fast. Some people, for me, it's just never long enough. Well, I need your help on this song now. Now Monday comes around too soon for me. Ain't got much time to get my party on. Head on down to Plunkett's Creek. Stop by, still be a little discreet. See what they're pouring out of Billy's back door. Hammer out some songs and party all night long in the honky-tonk holler. Honky-tonk holler. Deep in the trees of Tennessee, mason jars full of fire water. Good old boys and farmers' daughters getting on down in the honky-tonk holler. Now that's where I need you guys to come in and answer me back. When I say honky-tonk holler, you want to go honky-tonk holler back at me. You know, like just like with Carrie if she's here. Now we'll be high-tech, boot-stomping, wild-ass rednecks. Bonfire blazing, lighting up the night. Jimmy Johnson's dancing with his ex. Nobody knows what's gonna happen next. Slip on off to a pickup bed, loving all night till the sky turns red. In the honky-tonk holler. Honky-tonk holler. Honky-tonk holler. Honky-tonk holler. Deep in the trees of Tennessee, mason jars full of fire water. Good old boys and farmers' daughters getting on down in the honky-tonk holler. Honky-tonk holler. Honky-tonk holler. Honky-tonk holler. Honky-tonk holler. Deep in the trees of Tennessee, mason jars full of fire water. Good old boys and farmers' daughters getting on down in the honky-tonk holler. Good old boys and farmers' daughters getting on down in the honky-tonk holler.
Paul Ivy.
Thank you.
Great job, Paul. Paul Ivy, Sarah Simmons, Kevin Keel, John Trentes.
Thank you, Debbie.
That was an awesome round, y'all. Thank you. Coming up next, we got
thanks, y'all.
Berwager
Thank you.
and Harlan, Pease and Amy Corey.
You are now listening to NSR Live.
Honorary Forest Ranger Betty White here, lending a hand to my dear friend Smokey Bear, because for 75 years, he's only said,
only you can prevent wildfires.
But there's a lot more to say. Like, if you park your car on tall, dry grass, the hot exhaust pipe can start a wildfire. So be careful out there. Go to SmokeyBear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Open calendar. What's my schedule looking like?
Next Thursday, you will be caught in an emergency flash flood between Park and First Street.
What? No, that doesn't work. I'm busy then. Decline. Decline.
Floods don't exactly work around your schedule. Disasters don't plan ahead. But you can. It starts with talking to your loved ones about making an emergency plan. So don't wait, communicate. Visit ema.alabama.gov. Brought to you by the Alabama Emergency Management Agency, FEMA, and the Ad Council.
The Midnight Madness Show is a show dedicated to songwriters and artists alike. You never know who is going to be here or what's going to happen. So tune in every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central Time. Sing along and have a great time hanging out with us.
And now the Songwriters Round at the Commodore Grille on NSR Live.
All right. Thanks for having us, Brett.
You're welcome. Thanks for joining me.
My name is Amy Corey. This first song is available everywhere if you like it, and if you don't, you can still listen to it and be like, I hate this song so much, but in the end, it still gets me streams, so either way, it's all good with me. I was never one, need no one. I was doing fine on my own, and I guess that's why I still wake up every morning, but instead of living, I'm just trying to get by. I just look into the mirror and I see a different person. Wishing you were here so you could see me yearning. Did you ever think of the consequence? Should have been more careful with what you said. You won't believe, 'cause you'll never see, but don't you turn away, boy. Look at what you did to me. Did to me. Did to me. Well, don't you turn away, boy. Look at what you did to me. I'm sure that you moved on, but I can't figure out how you never said goodbye. I thought you made me better. For a while I acted stronger, but it was just a lie. 'Cause I look into the mirror and every time it worsens. You can see me now, and now that I am murdered. Did you ever think of the consequence? Should have been more careful with what you said. You won't believe, 'cause you'll never see, but don't you turn away, boy. Look at what you did to me. Did to me. Did to me. Well, don't you turn away, boy. Look at what you did to me. Did to me. Did to me. Did to me. 'Cause I look into the mirror and I see a different person. Wishing things were different. This wasn't the version. But you didn't think of the consequence. Should have been more careful with what you said. You won't believe, 'cause you'll never see. But don't you turn away, boy. Look at what you did to me. Did to me. Did to me. Well, don't you turn away, boy. Look at what you did to me. Did to me. Did to me. Well, don't you turn away, boy. Look at what you did to me.
Amy Corey.
Thank you so much.
Good job, Amy.
Thank you, Debbie.
Here's Brett Berwager.
Thank you.
What's going on, guys? All of a sudden, it got crowded in here. Thanks for stopping by, y'all. We appreciate it.
They came just for you.
The word.
You and your new haircut.
Yeah, how you liking that? New boots, new haircut. So I'm gonna play a song I wrote about. Originally, I'm from Pennsylvania, so I grew up on a farm. There's some Pennsylvania folks in here. So when I go home, I grew up out in the country, so one of my favorite times is to hang out on the front porch on a rocking chair. So me and my friend Brooks Hubbard wrote a song about it. Morning dove singing that morning song. Backwoods creek creaking along, yeah. I'm tired of ties humming on blacktop on a front porch view with a timber backdrop to rock on a rocking chair. Come on, rocking on a rocking chair. Rocking on a rocking chair. I don't care about the world out there. I'm gonna lay back and sit right here and it'll rock on a rocking chair. My baby here picking that old 6-string, kind of sweet as a honeysuckle breeze, yeah. My boots slap tapping on the pine tree board. She's smooth as whiskey and it tastes like more. Gonna rock rock on a rocking chair. Here we go. Rock, rock, rocking on a rocking chair. Rock, rock, rocking on a rocking chair. I don't care about the world out there. I'm gonna lay back and sit right here. Rock, rock, rock on a rocking chair. Harlan, you feel like rocking a little bit?
What key you in, Brown?
Morning dove singing that morning song. We're gonna rock, 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 rockin' on a rocking chair. Rock, 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 rockin' on a rocking chair. Rock, 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 rockin' on a rocking. Rock, rock, rockin' on a rocking chair. Rock, rock, rockin' on a rocking chair. I don't care about the world out there. I'm gonna lay back and sit right here. Just rock, rock, rock on a rocking chair. Rock, rock, rocking on a rocking chair.
Brett Berwager.
All right, thank you guys. Thank you, Harlan.
Yes, Harlan Pease.
That was so cute.
Impromptu solo by Harlan Pease.
You too.
Wait, what key are we in?
What key?
Well, I headed on over to Memphis to see what I could see. $350 in my pocket, no particular place to be in Memphis. In Memphis, Tennessee. Well, I wasn't looking for trouble, but I had the recipe. And I headed on over to Beale Street to listen to the blues. I heard about some good times, I heard about the paying dues in Memphis. In Memphis, paying dues. And this lady caught my eye. She said, I want to dance with you. Well, she pulled me on the dance floor. She pulled me in real tight. She whispered something in my ear about how this felt so right. She held me in a way that made it hard not to agree. I thought I'd hit the jackpot in Memphis, Tennessee. Well, the whiskey started flowing and my head began to swim. My money started going, my wallet was getting thin in Memphis. My wallet was getting thin. And the blues man kept on playing, warning me again and again. Well, if you've had the blues, you know how this story goes. I woke up in Memphis with nothing but my day-old clothes in Memphis. No car keys and no money in my clothes. And I had a lonesome feeling called the blues like I'd never known. Yes, I had a lonesome feeling called the blues like I'd never known. Thank you very much. Thank you.
And his name is Corey.
is a true story. But it's okay, we're still friends. Never thought I hurt so bad. I've been hurt once before. You're the last one he left, but you left like never before. Don't remember how it ended. Did you just forget? I said it 2 months before, but you had to have your way, I guess. So tell me how easy it was. You had me wrapped around your finger so tight, I ignored all the warning signs. Tell me I'll get over you now. I should have taken the easy way out. That night I should have run, but it was easier said than done. I cried that night on that Cincinnati porch step when I said goodbye, and I should've never looked back. 'Cause now I cry at night, and you're not here by my side like you said you'd be, and now it's all on me. So tell me how easy it was. You had me wrapped around your finger so tight, I ignored all the warning signs. And tell me I'll get over you now. I should have taken the easy way out. That night I should have run. It was easier said than done. When you texted me 30 minutes before my show, I knew you had to hurt. And I guess in me, I knew how much I loved you, 'cause for you, I made it easier. So tell me how easy it was. You had me wrapped around your finger so tight, I ignored all the warning signs. And tell me I'll get over you now. I should have taken the easy way out. That night I should have run, but it was easier said than done. It was easier said than done. Thank you so much.
Amy Corey. Here's Brent.
All right, I'm going to play a song that I released last year as my first single. You can check it out on all the streaming platforms. I don't know how many there are now.
Streaming platforms.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh.
La-ti-da.
It's a technical word. That's what they call it now.
I didn't know I was on the stage with an aristocrat.
You know now.
I do.
But it's called Know Your Mind, and you can check it out. Whoa, oh, whoa, oh, whoa, 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 oh, whoa, oh, whoa, whoa. No one else gets to see you when you first roll out of bed. No one else gets that view when you're half asleep and your hair's a mess. No, you don't know what it does when you wrap your hands around your coffee cup and you smile that smile. Man, it hits me like a yeah, it's so nice to know, baby, know you're mine. Yeah, it feels so right to know I'm always gonna be by your side. From when the sun comes up till the moon goes down, till this crazy world stops spinning round.
Yeah, yeah, it's so nice to know, baby, know that you're mine. Yeah. Oh no, what you don't know is how much I think about you. Oh no, it never gets old when you're moving closer, make it feel brand new. Whoa, here I go, falling again like a domino. When you smile, I smile. Man, it hits me like yeah, yeah. It's so nice to know, baby, know you're mine. Yeah, yeah, it feels so right to know I'm always gonna be by your side. From when the sun comes up till the moon goes down, till this crazy world stops spinning round. Yeah, yeah, it's so nice to know, baby, know that you're mine. That you're mine. Whoa, whoa, yeah, it's so nice. Whoa, whoa, to know, baby, know you're mine. Whoa, whoa, yeah, it's so nice. Whoa, whoa, to know that you're always gonna get me like yeah, yeah, it's so nice to know, baby, know you're mine. Yeah, yeah, it feels so right to know I'm always gonna be by your side. From when the sun comes up till the moon goes down, till this crazy world stops spinning round. Yeah, yeah, it's so nice to know, baby, know that you're mine. That you're mine. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Berwager.
Thank you, guys.
Here's Harlan Pease.
Play something peaceful.
Peaceful, easy feeling.
I know, that was adorable.
It wasn't great. I'm gonna try this song. I tried it last night and I bombed it, so I played something else. But I just told Brett I was gonna try to play some new songs tonight. So you seem like nice people. So if I mess up, you laughed at my aristocrat joke. So I'm
feeling confident.
I'm feeling it. Yeah. I wish I didn't have to meet my friends out at the bar and put on a brave face. I wish I didn't have to drink these drinks to make this work, or just numb the pain. And I hope this night doesn't end with an empty kiss. That's the only way I know to make it through this. 'Cause life goes on. Life goes on. And there's no stopping time. I can't press rewind. I can't bring back the moments that are gone. 'Cause life goes on. I wish I could stop these memories from showing up just as I'm about to sleep. And I wish I could stop looking at her Instagram, wondering who that might be. And I hope if sleep finally comes, I won't dream about her and wake up thinking things are back the way they were. 'Cause life goes on. Life goes on. And there's no stopping
in time. I can't press rewind. I can't bring back the moments that are gone. 'Cause life goes on. They say time heals all wounds. I hope that it's true. 'Cause the only thing that keeps me hanging on is life goes on. Life goes on. There's no stopping time. I can't press rewind. I can't bring back the moments that are gone. Life goes on.
Harlan, Pease.
Thank you very much.
That was
Thank you.
pretty.
Thank you.
We got one more from Amy Corey.
That was great, man.
That was so beautiful. I was here last night when you started playing
Yeah,
it, and so I'm happy I got to hear the entire song tonight. Thanks y'all for listening. Being such a great crowd. Thank you, Debbie, for hosting this. This was the first place I ever played 5 years ago when I moved here to Nashville, and it definitely means just all the world to always be back here. And this song was the first song that really started my career, and it got me an artist development deal at 19, and then it put me on stage with Dolly Parton, and everything has kind of flown since. And I've actually taken a step back from music recently to do more in public speaking and ambassador roles and with Vietnam, where I was born. And it's just been a crazy ride, but this song has kind of still been the theme song throughout my entire career. And I like to strip it down. So this is called Stay Fierce. You know they're watching every move, daring you to make it through. Sticks and stones, things they say. Rock bottom's a good place to start. You'll figure out who you really are when you climb to find your way. They try to bring you down, but they don't know what you're made of. Feeling small, stay fierce. And if they don't stay clear, sing till the fear disappears. Stand tall, stay fierce. Sometimes you can't see the light. You go somewhere dark inside and it shines on an open door. For years you heard that dragon breathe. They're gonna find some airs clean. You and them have to go to war. Gotta string your own bow. Even villains need a hero. Feeling small, stay fierce. And if they don't stay clear, sing till the fear disappears. Stand tall, stay fierce. But I know what it's like. It's a fight that I've been in. Show off your scars and they'll start listening. Feeling small, stay fierce. And if they don't stay clear, sing till the fear disappears.
Beautiful job, Amy.
Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Amy Corey.
Thank you, Debbie.
And we got one more from Brett Berwager.
Thank you, Debbie. Great song, Amy.
Thanks, Brett.
I'd love to hear you sing that. So, thank you guys so much for coming out. Thank you, Harlan.
Thank you, Brett, for asking us.
Thank you, Amy.
Thank you, Brett, for asking us.
Thank you guys for sticking around, and we appreciate it. Since Harlan's trying some new songs, I guess you're going to entice me to do a new one.
They're just so in sync. They try new songs, get in their haircuts.
March 1st.
March 1st, all for the new month. It's adorable.
Well, if anybody is trying to get a haircut, great clips, $6.99 right now. That's sometimes they're not great, but
you do get clipped.
Yeah, you get, but no, they did a great job. I thought on mine today. So, but yeah, this is a song I came up with. A song idea I came up with when I was driving and listening to the radio one morning, and I wrote it with my buddy Travis Dukes. So y'all are guinea pigs here. You get to hear it for the first time. On a long stretch of highway, the sun breaking the horizon. Morning DJs on the FM talking about how it seems like we've all got the one that didn't work out. Needless to say, it makes me think of you. It makes me lose control of my thoughts for a while, drifting back to you for miles. Your smile, your hair, your taste, your laugh, how smart you are, oh yeah. Sometimes it's the simple little things that makes me think of you, makes me think of you, think of you, makes me think of you. Are you back in Ohio and did you meet somebody new? And do you ever stop and think about me too? 'Cause even though I've moved on, the DJ makes me think of you. It makes me lose control of my thoughts for a while, drifting back to you for miles. Your smile, your hair, your taste, your laugh, how smart you are, oh yeah. Sometimes it's a simple little thing that makes me think of you, makes me think of you, think of you, makes me think of you, think of you, makes me think of you. It might be cherry blossoms blowing in the wind, ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah. Might be the smell of the rain, a small cafe, or a window seat on a plane. It might be a radio DJ just talking. That makes me think of you, makes me think of you, think of you, makes me think of you, think of you, makes me think of you.
Brett Berwager.
All right,
Good job,
thank you
Brett.
guys. Thank you guys.
Here's Harlan Pease.
I lied. I'm going to do one that I always do. Nice to see you, Debbie. Thanks for having us out tonight. Have you ever been lost on a dead-end road? Out of strength, out of breath at the end of your rope. Not a single step left in the sole of your shoes. Feeling like you've got nothing left to lose. At the breaking point. Have you ever felt like you were all alone? Like you stood still and the world moved on, but you were meant for something else. But you've been locked inside yourself at the breaking point. I never knew how blessed I was. I couldn't see the forest for the trees till I opened up my heart and letting go of all those things that weighed me down. My life turned around at the breaking point. I can see now that I'm not alone. There's a much bigger picture than I've ever known. I was living in the dark for all those years. When the lights came on, it was crystal clear. At the breaking point. I never knew how blessed I was. Couldn't see the forest for the trees till I opened up my heart. I let go of all those things that weighed me down. My life turned around at the breaking point.
Harlan Pease.
Thank you very much. Thank you all so much for listening. We appreciate you.
Great job. Harlan Pease, Brett Berwager, Amy Corey.
Thank you, Debbie. We
Awesome
love
job.
you.
Love you back. Okay, coming up next, we got Bobby Keel, who's had cuts by Kid Rock, Tammy Wynette, Tom Jones, Hank Jr., Albert King, Greg Allman, Confederate Railroad, Mo Bandy, Mark Chestnut, Joe Stanley, Waylon Jennings, Willie Nelson, Travis Tritt, Merle Haggard, and with him tonight, he's got Kenny Baggett and Jay Brown. Y'all come on up.
You are now listening to NSR Live.
Honorary Forest Ranger Betty White here, lending a hand to my dear friend Smokey Bear, because for 75 years, he's only said,
Only you can prevent wildfires.
but there's a lot more to say. Like, if you park your car on tall, dry grass, the hot exhaust pipe can start a wildfire. So be careful out there. Go to SmokeyBear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Open calendar. What's my schedule looking like?
Next Thursday, you will be caught in an emergency flash flood between Park and First Street.
What? No, that doesn't work. I'm busy then. Decline. Decline.
Floods don't exactly work around your schedule. Disasters don't plan ahead, but you can. It starts with talking to your loved ones about making an emergency plan. So don't wait, communicate. Visit ema.alabama.gov. Brought to you by the Alabama Emergency Management Agency, FEMA, and the Ad Council.
Midnight.
Hi, we're the Goo Goo Dolls. We're fortunate that we can give our daughters everything they need to grow and learn. But not every child can focus on classes and play dates.
Nearly 13 million kids in the U.S. face hunger. That's 1 in 6. School lunch might be their only meal each day, and it's heartbreaking to imagine any child going to bed hungry. We're dreaming of a perfect day when kids can smile, play, and just be kids, without worrying about where their next meal will come from. Feeding America is working to make that perfect day a reality.
Each year, the Feeding America network of food banks rescues billions of pounds of good food that would have gone to waste. That food is given to families and children in need. Being a kid should be about doing things that make an ordinary day extraordinary. Learning to play an instrument, building a sandcastle, hosting tea parties. Hunger should never be an obstacle to growing up.
You can help end childhood hunger in your community by visiting feedingamerica.org.
Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
The Midnight Madness Show is a show dedicated to songwriters and artists alike. You never know who is going to be here or what's going to happen. So tune in every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central Time. Sing along and have a great time hanging out with us.
If you came across someone struggling with hunger, how would you recognize them?
By their clothes,
their age,
the way they speak.
Hunger can be hard to recognize. Learn why at IamHungerInAmerica.org. Brought to you by Feeding America, 200 Food Banks Strong, and the Ad Council.
Hello, thank you for listening to WFMCJams.com, Internet Radio. We want to make sure that you listen to some more great music coming from Opry Mills Mall the first Saturday of every month, live on WFMC Jams, hosted by PCG. It is Opry Mills Unplugged. You can hear them from 1 o'clock to 5 p.m., again, first Saturday every month, here on WFMCJams.com.
For those fortunate enough to help the person who has always been their hero, AARP is here to help. Find the care guides you need to help at aarp.org/caregiving. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
Hi, it's Olivia Munn with my shelter pets, Frankie and Chance. Say hi, guys. When I adopted them, I discovered that they both have incredible personalities. Chance's sole purpose in life is to love and to be loved. Frankie is a little bit of a scoundrel and always entertaining. They're a little bit of a lot of things, but they're all pure love. Adopt pure love at theshelterpetproject.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council, the Humane Society of the United States, and Maddie's Fund.
Hi, we're the Goo Goo Dolls.
And now the Songwriters Round at the Commodore Grille on NSR Live.
I'm going to have to turn my guitar up a little bit. I didn't realize I was so low until Bobby started playing.
I can control my volume. I'm bringing down as low as you want me to. Always happy to oblige.
I'm good in the monitors now. Am I first?
You're first, brother.
Oh, man. It's great to be here. Thank you, Debbie.
Age before beauty, dude.
I want to thank Bobby for giving me a call and thank Debbie for handling it.
I got pulled over by the law coming to meet him.
And I watched him.
I pulled into the nearest beer joint. I figured the word would get out quicker from a beer joint than it would anywhere else.
I was standing in front of this place. We were going to meet and come up here, and I look up and seen this cop turn his blue lights on, and I looked, and it was Bobby. He was behind, and I said, this is going to get interesting.
So anyway, he pulls me over, and like I said, I figured it's the safest place to pull over is the beer joint parking lot, you know. Everybody's watching what's going down. So he comes up and asks for my driver's license and my registration, and I hand him what I think is. He said, do you realize you're a very lucky man? I said, what's up? You know what? He said, you've been driving on an expired tag for 6 months to the day. He said, let me see.
Breaking the law.
Let me check you out and let's check a few things out. And I said,
step out of the car.
I said, go ahead. No, I got out of the car and went and looked at my damn.
Put your hands on your head.
My license plate on the back to make sure that it did say, it said August 19, whatever it is. It was 6 months old. So anyway, Kenny, I was gonna bring him up here. And so anyway, he told me, he said, get out of your car, Louise. You're going with me. So anyway,
I figured that cop had started something, and I didn't want to be on the tail end of it. I knew there was something out there. Well, you're tall for a girl, your hair won't curl, but your love rocked my world. Oh, and it knocked me to my knees. Well, if my day is bright, filled with gloom, crashing with a sonic boom, it's better when I feel you in the room. When I work so hard and I get nowhere, does me good when you're right there. All those times you just hold my hand. When we fight and no one's right, can't let go, can't hold tight. I know you're just a room away. Well, now you're that drop of color, my canvas is gray, and you're that little dab of sugar, makes the bitter go away. When I'm on the road and I lay my head in an empty hotel bed, I need that love I've got with you. No matter where I've been, well, it's always better when I can feel you in the room. When now you're that drop of color, my canvas is gray. You're that little dab of sugar, makes the bitter go away. Well, you're tall for a girl and your hair won't curl. Oh, but your love rocks my world every time I feel you in the room. Hey, thanks.
Kenny Baggett. Reminds me of Gordon Lightfoot.
Thank you, sir.
You kind of sound like Kenny Baggett.
I do. It's hard to sing like anybody else, man.
I tell you what, I love Gordon Lightfoot. I grew up reading and listening to every song. I stole every damn lick I could from him.
Me too.
For 5 years, every song I sounded, everything I wrote sounded like, I just lived on from a Chippewa. Already won Gordon Lightfoot. As Oscar Wilde said, you can only be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. So there you have it. Jay Brown.
I was sitting around with my old friends till the early dawn, with no reason to hurry home, 'cause my baby had up and gone. Well, sipping on a cold one, this thought hit me so profound. So I grabbed me some pen and paper, and I wrote this lyric down. I'm one Budweiser than I was before. Right now she's on the other side of them swinging doors. My friends all try to tell me she ain't coming round no more. And I'm one Budweiser than I was before. You with me now, right? I thought you might be. Yeah, all my friends knew what was going on, but they didn't have the heart to tell me she was out doing me wrong. Even though I suspected that there might come a day when the moment would hit me, but I pushed that thought away. And I'm one Budweiser than I was before. Right now she's on the other side of them swinging doors. My friends all tried to tell me she ain't coming round no more. And I'm one Budweiser than I was before. That's my favorite part right there. You know, it took just about a six-pack for me to stop trying to fight this feeling she ain't coming back and things are gonna be alright. 'Cause these things gonna come over me in the early morning light. I said, boy, it's all over. So I had one more Bud Light. And I'm one Budweiser than I was before. Oh, sing it with me now. Right now she's on the other side of them swing doors. My friends all try to tell me she ain't coming round no more. And I'm one Budweiser than I was before. Yeah, I'm on Budweiser than I was before. Thank you so much. I should mention that that is on my CD of 23 original songs. If anybody wants one, come see me. My wife says, get them out of the garage.
Say, Brown, it's Bobby Keel.
She wouldn't do that.
Oh, yes, she would. It's her garage.
Mary would do. Oh, it's her garage. You know what? I'm sure glad to be with Kenny and Jay. We're just real good friends and have been a long time. And one of these days, I'm going to learn how to write like they do.
What do you want to be unsuccessful for?
I might as well start this song with This is a song I wrote about my dear sweet mama.
Oh, yeah.
How many of you out there ever had a mama?
I had one.
Let me just show a hand. Everybody had a mama. Come on. Yeah, that's just about every one of you.
I had one.
You didn't have your hand up.
I had one.
Get your hand up, baby.
I had my hand up. I got one.
Oh, you got your hand up. All right. I got held up earlier tonight. Anyway, I wrote this song about my mama, and she said, son, don't you ever play this song to anybody. People will not listen to the words, and they'll miss the message, and I'll never be able to go to the beauty shop or the grocery store again because everybody will be thinking the wrong thing about me. And I said, but Mama, she said, you're just like your daddy. Just go ahead and do what you want to do. So I did, just like she told me to, be like my daddy. And but he didn't write songs or nothing like that. But anyway, Mo Bandy and Joe Stampley had a hit on it back in the 80s. Freddie Powers recorded it. A bunch of people have done it. Willie and Haggard and those boys had a bunch of live versions of it and all that stuff. But anyhow. Now, Mama, she's a God-fearing woman. You know, she'd never do a bad deed in her life. A kind and caring mother to us children. And a daddy, she's a trusting, loving wife. But she gave in to temptation, to my daddy's aggravation. She smoked her first joint, she did it right. Mama burnt down my daddy's honky-tonk last night. Yes, you cried hallelujah, though you had it coming to you. Now you could smell that smoke for miles around. And according to the parson, it's not a case of arson. She smoked her first joint, she did it right. Mama burnt down my daddy's honky-tonk last night. This is my band.
Pick it, Bobby. Pick it, Bobby.
You know, folks gonna talk for days about how it happened. Well, the paper done made her the front page news. To the local ladies, she's a hero. To the men folk, she's a witch that lit the fuse. My mama said that she'd had it burn out on my dad's habits. She smoked her first joint, she did it right. Mama burnt down my daddy's honky-tonk last night. Yes, you cried hallelujah, know you had it coming to you. Now you could smell that smoke for miles around. And according to Jim Baker, she did it for her maker. She smoked her first joint, she did it right. Mama burnt down daddy's honky-tonk last night. One more time she cried hallelujah, said you had it coming to you. Now you could smell that smoke for miles around. And according to the parson, it was not a case of arson. Yeah, she smoked her first joint, she did it right. Mama burnt down daddy's honky-tonk last night. Never seen my daddy cry. For my mama quite as high as when she burned down my daddy's honky-tonk last night.
Yeah. Bobby Keel. My favorite Bobby Keel tune right there.
Thank y'all.
Good job, Bobby.
How about Mama? She didn't smoke dope at all. She burnt down the beer joint.
What am I supposed to do now, man? Come on.
Can you order me a drink? You got the microphone. Hey, can I get a drink up here?
Take
please?
up golf.
Please, somebody. That real nice lady that was here last year.
Here's Kenny Baggett.
I want a rum and coke, no lime.
I'm going to follow that with a love song, because somewhere in there was love before the honky-tonk got burned up, I promise you. I don't write many love songs because I'm not a real romantic guy. Well, I painted you some pictures. I ran out of blue. I wrote you some love songs. Mere words don't make them true. And of all the ways I say I love you, all the presents you get from me are for me. Well, now every time I hold you, oh, it's heaven. You're the only angel, only one I'll ever need, right here with me. Oh, and every time I hold you, oh, it's heaven to me. At the end of the rainbow, we'll give away all the gold. Oh, and I found true treasure, can't be bought or sold. Oh, and you know I got that feeling I first held your hand, your precious hand. Oh, and when I looked in your eyes, well, I saw my promised land. You're the only angel, only one I'll ever need, right here with me. Oh, and every time I hold you, oh, it's heaven to me. You're the only angel, oh, and you're right here with me, eternally. Oh, and every time I hold you, oh, it's heaven to me. Hey, thanks.
It's on there somewhere.
This is about a high school field trip I took when I was 17 years old in Pittsburgh. We didn't plan it out, Rick, but we only got to go on one. But we showed up in a stolen car, about half drunk. Got to
Did they
meet
give
Marilyn.
you a ticket for not having a valid registration?
No, I did not get a ticket, but I got introduced to Marilyn Monroe that night. She was in the cell, hanging on the wall. I was telling the story to Eric Heatherly when I was running sound for him out of Kimbrough's in Franklin, and he said, we need to write that, dude. So we did, and it's on his CD, Goats of Kudzu. It's also on my CD right here, Rolling Back to Franklin. You give me a little beat, man. Come on. Frog legs kicking on a rusty grill. Beans and biscuits made with buttermilk. Well, I called you up just to get a thrill. Your mama said you won't, but your sister will. That's just how I like it. We're riding dirty in a hot white Cadillac. We're gonna run the tank dry and maybe give it back. Yeah, and if I don't make you wanna scream, we're gonna do it again, if you know what I mean. All fried up, you got me all fried up. All fried up, you got me all fried up. You like Southern comfort in my coffee cup. You make me moan and groan with your sweet love, oh, fried up, yeah. Hey, you got me all fried up now. You like a red hot tubes in an old transistor. Oh, a just fired bullet from a $2 pistol. You like a July '69 Playboy bunny in the Memphis rain with 2 below 100, singing all fired up. You got me all fired up, all fired up. You got me all fired up. You like Southern comfort in my coffee cup. You make me moan and groan with your sweet love. Oh, fired up. Hey, you got me all fired up now. Probably it's kicking on a rusty grill. Beans and biscuit made with buttermilk. Well, I called you up just to get a thrill. Your mama said you won't, but your sister will. All fried up. You got me all fried up. Yeah, all fried up. You got me all fried up.
J. Brown.
Thank you.
There's Bobby Keel.
Hell, I don't know what to do after that. Let's see. I'll pull an old song out. I wrote this song literally about 10 minutes. And it's about an old man and his son.
Oh, man.
And I'd been out in the swimming pool with my friend's place on Lookout Mountain, scuba diving in the pool, kind of get acclimated because we was getting ready to go down to the Bahamas somewhere the next day to go scuba diving and hang out with Bertie Higgins and do some stuff. But anyway, I don't know why, but it started raining, so I said, shit, I better get out of the pool before I get wet, you know. So I make it to the gazebo. I grab my guitar, it's right by the pool, and I grab it. I make it to the gazebo, and just out of the blue, this song came to me, and I literally I didn't have to write a single word down in it when I wrote it. It just came so weird, like, you know, and I don't have whatever it is, lightning strikes or whatever. It's been recorded a few times, but it, you know, the song's 38 years old, and it's just as true, if not more true today than it was then. It's about an old man. On the day he was born, a proud dad took him home, wrapped in dreams that reached to the sky. Said, you're the only one I'll ever call son, and I'll call you son because you shine. By the time he turned 18, he'd been everything, a leader in church and in school. Yeah, the old man had been blessed, because on every list the boy was voted the most likely to. But there's a monkey on his back, it's leaving its tracks on arms that were once muscle bound. Yeah, the old man sits on his front porch every day, watching his son going down. Nine years old, shooting basketball goals, but now his goals just ain't the same. But when you got to get high just to survive, you know scoring's still the name of the game. From a Pepsi and a Baby Ruth to pills and 90 proof, and his Coke is not the carbonated kind. Yeah, the old man sits on his front porch every day, watching the sun going down. You know the horse he rode away, it didn't live in oats and hay, but still he rode that horse into the ground. Now the old man stands with flowers all around, watching his son going down.
Bobby Keel.
Thank y'all.
Here's Kenny Baggett.
What a tune, man.
Can I get a drink up here, please? I'm as parched
No,
as
they're
somebody.
out, sir.
Give Bobby a rum and Coke with
They're
no
out, sir.
goddamn lime.
Oh, Lordy, we got children here.
And could I get a Jim Beam and Coke, too, while you're at it? I mean,
He wants lime.
Yeah, here's
I don't want no lime, no.
No lime.
All right.
Don't fruit the alcohol.
We're burning stage
Play us
time.
a song, Kenny.
Well, all right. This is the first song I ever had cut. Ben Cawley, who was Otis Redding's sax player, who was the only survivor of the plane crash, he cut this song back last century. I can say that now. He cut it back last century on an album on Millennium Records back in the 90s. Well, now you don't rush your daybreak with tears in your eyes. Love someone for nothing is no way to get by. And as I had my last drink, tried not to get down, but I've been thinking about you on the sleepy side of town. And when you see me in the morning, bags under my eyes, walking through the shadows once were sunny skies. Lately I've been trying, head been spinning round. I've been thinking about you on the sleepy side of town. Well, I'm on the sleepy side of midnight, no place to be. And when you left me, you didn't set me free. And those old dreams you left behind, they still come around when I'm thinking about you on the sleepy side of town. Down on the sleepy side, life skips a beat on the sleepy side. You don't look at who you meet on the sleepy side. Hey, thanks.
Kitty Baggett.
Well, I
It's
love
Jay
that
Brown.
song. Here's a new one. It's a kitchen table song. I like those. Yeah, Karen
You
E.
didn't work
Reynolds.
it up, did you?
Yeah, I wrote this with Karen E. Reynolds. She was staying at the house a couple weeks ago, and she got up one morning and we said, let's write this, because we've been threatened to write for years and we never did. But here's what we come up with. I've been around the block a time or two, learned what and what I ought not do. Yeah, the golden rule has served me well. There ain't no sense in moving too quick. You can't learn nothing from the third mule kick. And if you don't live right, you're gonna find yourself going through hell. Some things you only need to learn once. I don't know, but I've been told Eskimos get mighty cold, and everything tastes better Southern fried. Country boys can get it done. Mississippi women are lots of fun. Gonna keep on keeping on until I die. You know there ain't no use in working so hard you forget your roots and who you are. Don't you leave your dreams up on the shelf. Some days you laugh, some days you don't. There's times you will and there's times you won't. Everything's got a price when it comes time to sell. Some things you only need to learn once. I don't know, but I've been told Eskimos get mighty cold, and everything tastes better Southern fried. Yeah, country boys can get it done. Mississippi women are lots of fun. Gonna keep on keeping on until I die. And if you don't step right, where you gonna fall? And it sure enough hurts when you hit that wall. Some things you only live to learn once. I don't know, but I've been told Eskimos get mighty cold, and everything tastes better Southern fried. Sing along. Yeah, country boys can get it done. Mississippi women are lots of fun. Gonna keep on keeping on until I die. Come on, one more time, sing it with me now. I said, I don't know, but I've been told Eskimos get mighty cold, and everything tastes better once it's Southern fried. Yeah, then the country boys can get it done, and all you Southern girls having lots of fun. Gonna keep on keeping on until I die. I'm gonna keep on keeping on until I die. Yeah.
Jay Brown.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Here's Bobby Keel.
I was working on a song from old buddy Joe Stampley, and Joe was very nice to record several of my songs back in the heyday of that generation. I've been here since 1969 writing songs. It's my 51st year now being signed with BMI, and I've worked with a lot of publishers through the years. And I've been on the publishing side and been all that stuff. But anyway, to hell with that. It's all music business. We're not here for that. But anyway, I was working on a song. Lord knows I love warm women, and he knows I love cold beer. Sounded good enough for me, you know. Cheating song and a guitar is what I want to hear, whatever. So anyway, I pulled up to get some gas, and it's in November. And the gas company just come out and just dropped this big banner down, you know, right by the gas pumps. It said, "Get fire and ice protection for your car." And I said, whoa, warm women, cold beer, whiskey on ice, and women on fire. I like that better. So Hank was nice enough to put it on his High Notes album, and Federal Railroad recorded it. Let's see, Travis Tritt. He's just got it now on his new live CD, and he just really album, and it's just really rocking and sounds good.
Bobby's buying.
Let me sing the song. Well, I woke up this morning, I was tasting Jim Beam. I was holding the answer to some old boy's dream. Got a bad reputation, reckon I'm a live wire. I like my whiskey on ice and my women on fire. From Memphis to Mobile, I have played all the times. Lord knows I'm lucky just to still be alive. Hey, I'm a registered rebel who will not be denied of my whiskey on ice and my women on fire. I like my whiskey on ice and my women on fire. Good sounding guitar and I won't be called a liar. I spent many long nights with a burning desire for my whiskey on ice and my women on fire. Folks talk about me, I reckon they always will. They think it's been an easy ride, they think I've had it downhill. What they don't think about, what they don't realize is these shoes that I'm filling are a hell of a size. Now one night in Nashville, tried to take my own life. My best friend done left me, Lord, and said that's my wife. Fast ride to Florida made me realize had some whiskey on ice, some Florida honey's on fire. I like my whiskey on ice and my women on fire. A good sounding guitar and I won't be called a liar. I spent many long nights with a burning desire for my whiskey on ice and my women on fire. Hey, I like my whiskey on ice and my women on fire. A good sounding guitar and I won't be called a liar. You know I've done grown old, but I still ain't got tired of my whiskey on ice and my women on fire. I like my whiskey on ice. You know one right now would be nice. My women on fire.
Bobby Keel,
Thank y'all.
Kenny Baggett, and Jay Brown.
Is that it for us, or we got another song?
We might be able to get one more pass in if you want to do it.
Right.
Hey,
Yay! Thank you, Debbie.
Thank y'all.
I mean, I'd hate to try to get
Everybody
down with a full
thank
drink
Debbie.
and trip and spill it all over myself.
This next song is one that was nominated for Alternative Country Album of the Year a few years ago. It for a Grammy, and it didn't win.
Well, let's go shoot somebody.
But you know, I got a nice letter telling me I didn't win, so that's good enough, I guess.
Boo-hoo.
Really?
Hit the ground running, join the human race. You don't win no ribbons, Lord, if you don't set the pace. Some feel neglected, oh, and others blessed. Oh, and miles to go before I rest. We're perpetual motion, starts before we're born. And the world keeps turning and it won't stop when we're gone. Some sat in the hallway, never take the test. Oh, and miles to go before they rest. Miles to go before I rest, oh Lord. Got miles to go before I rest. Storm clouds are blowing and the rain moving in. Oh, and miles to go before I rest. On the sidewalk, no room on the grass. Last train to glory just went past. Working man's chalice is a cracked tap, empty glass. Oh, and miles to go before I rest. Miles to go before I rest, oh Lord. Got miles to go before I rest. Storm clouds are blowing and the rain moving in. Oh, and miles to go before I rest. Storm clouds are blowing and the rain moving west. Oh, and miles to go before I rest.
Kenny Baggett.
Thank you.
And here is Jay Brown.
My brother Kenny. He and I put a band together with another friend of ours who's no longer with us. 25 years ago, we were the Ballistic Pintos. The Pintos was never a band, it was a state of mind. We had all kind of honorary
And in every state in the union, I might say, in a state of mind.
Jay Brown.
Need some guitar, Debbie, please. There we go. Well, back in 1986, I had a bad week. Guy driving the car put us into a telephone pole. I broke my neck in 2 places, my collarbone and my leg. And I was telling the story to Jimbo Henson one day, and we wrote this song because we both came so close to dying, we figured we better write it down. I embrace temptation, risked hell and damnation, and got a first-hand education from the school of hard knocks. But my wild days were over when you tapped on my shoulder and my hollow heart opened right there on the spot. In the presence of your love, in the arms of devotion, this world of emotion is one long unbroken heavenly rush. And in the company of on the wings of forever, everything comes together in the presence of your love. This life as we know it, it could end in a moment, but I don't worry about it. I will meet you beyond it. And in the presence of your love, in the arms of devotion, this world of emotion is one long unbroken heavenly rush. And in the company of angels, on the wings of forever, everything comes together presence of your love. In the company everything comes together in the presence of your love. Everything comes together in the presence of your love. Thank you so much.
Jay, good job.
Well, that's a powerful song right there now.
And we got one more from Bobby Keel.
Oh.
Stephen, David, and Sean.
I forgot it was my turn. Let's see.
Kokomo, Joe, and Anthony, y'all are up at next.
I was going to do that. I'll do that song. Okay. That song I wrote to my good friend David Allen Coe, charted back in the 1980s. Confederate Railroad sold a couple million records on their album. It was there. And some band out in Texas I love dearly, if you ever hear them, it's Whiskey Myers. They got a version of it. And put that guy's name down in Texas, Mark Chestnut. He did it. And if any of y'all want to do it, just feel free. We all need a little bit. Need a little time off bad behavior. Well, the rebel in me done been asleep too long. Need a little time off bad behavior. Y'all sing along. Oh, well, it looks like I've been too good for too long. Well, I'm up and gone at the break of dawn, just working like a regular dog to keep the woman and the water and the lights and the phone turned on. I've been saying yes, sir, all day at work. I've been singing yes, ma'am, at home. Storing up the cuss words, keeping them under my tongue. Need a little time off bad behavior. Well, the rebel in me done been asleep too long. Need a little time off of bad behavior. Well, it looks like I've been too good for too long. I started to modulate, but then I decided I wouldn't. You know, when you're the one playing, you can make those snap judgment decisions. Or you can just admit you forgot where the hell you were and just did everything you could to hang on to get back to where you started from. Well, I went to a company party. I didn't even drink enough to get high. I made a preppy little whip I should have whipped, but I let him slide. You know Hambo McGraw got the law paid off, dealing blackjack Saturday night. And I could triple my take-home pay if it weren't for my wife. And I ain't even got one. Need a little time off bad behavior. Well, the rebel in me done been asleep too long. Need a little time off of bad behavior. Well, it looks like I've been too good for too long. Trying to think of the last verse. You do? Whose is it? Got a number on my mind. I've been fighting off the urge to call. Pretty little strawberry blonde with a southern drawl. Maybe a brunette. Yeah, some good old boys called Collect from Mississippi said the fishing been a missing me. Hey, a little time off is exactly what I need. Yeah, need a little time off bad behavior. Well, the rebel in me done been asleep too long. Need a little time off bad behavior. Look like I've been too good for too long. Said it looked like I've been too good for too long. And my sincerest apologies to John Lennon. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank y'all very much. That was a lot of fun.
I had fun.
Are we done, Debbie?
Yeah.
Thank you, y'all. Thank y'all very much.
God bless you, Debi Champion.
God bless
for
y'all.
doing this
Be
and
safe.
continue to do it for all of you who are in town visiting. This is the best place in the world to go. Nobody slaps you around if you start talking too much.
Absolutely.
And Debbie just has been doing this for 25 years, I know, probably longer. And she's just the epitome of what she runs a Songwriters Night, just the way it ought to be done.
Debi the Champion.
I just want to see how you're
no
going
doubt.
Get that volume where you can say just a word or two under your breath, as long as you're not the people next door to you aren't doing this. You know, everything's fine. But thank you, Debbie. I love you so much.
Right back at you, Bobby.
Thank you, Debbie.
Bobby Keel, Kenny Baggett, Jay Brown. Stay on. Okay, coming up next, we have Stephen David, and he's got Sean Ewing playing with him. They're known as Jack Sparrow. And then Kokomo Joe, Anthony Gatto. Y'all come on up.
You are now listening to NSR Live.
Honorary Forest Ranger Betty White here, lending a hand to my dear friend Smokey Bear, because for 75 years, he's only said,
only you can prevent wildfires.
But there's a lot more to say. Like, if you park your car on tall, dry grass, the hot exhaust pipe can start a wildfire. So be careful out there. Go to SmokeyBear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Open calendar. What's my schedule looking like?
Next Thursday, you will be caught in an emergency flash flood between Park and First Street.
What? No, that doesn't work. I'm busy then. Decline. Decline.
Floods don't exactly work around your schedule. Disasters don't plan ahead. But you can. It starts with talking to your loved ones about making an emergency plan. So don't wait, communicate. Visit ema.alabama.gov. Brought to you by the Alabama Emergency Management Agency, FEMA, and the Ad Council.
The Midnight Madness Show is a show dedicated to songwriters and artists alike. You never know who is going to be here or what's going to happen. So tune in every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central Time. Sing along and have a great time hanging out with us.
If you came across someone struggling with hunger, how would you recognize them?
By their clothes,
their age,
the way they speak.
Hunger can be hard to recognize. Learn why at IamHungerInAmerica.org. Brought to you by Feeding America, 200 Food Banks Strong, and the Ad Council.
Hello, thank you for listening to WFMCJams.com, Internet Radio. We want to make sure that you listen to some more great music coming from Opry Mills Mall the first Saturday of every month, live on WFMC Jams, hosted by PCG. It is Opry Mills Unplugged. You can hear them from 1 o'clock to 5 p.m., again, first Saturday every month, here on WFMCJams.com.
For those fortunate enough to help the person who has always been their hero, AARP is here to help. Find the care guides you need to help at aarp.org/caregiving.
Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
Hi, it's Olivia Munn with my shelter pet.
And now the Songwriters Round at the Commodore Grille on NSR Live.
Thank you.
While they're trying to figure who's going to start,
Yeah, I guess I'm going to go
open
first.
mic will be after this round. Open mic is one song each. And I guess will be Greg DeLeo, Eric Ward, Brandon Wilson, and Harley Howard. So y'all be tuned and ready to go. Anthony?
Yeah, so hey everybody.
Anthony Gatto.
My name is Anthony Gatto. I just moved down here from Philly a bit ago, and the first song I'm going to do for you guys is called Flames. So I hope you enjoy it. As I look into the fire, I could see my world in flames. Where love once burned, only ashes remain. Charred memories of the man I once was, burned beyond repair by the flames of love. When I first met her, she set a fire to my soul. And I don't know how I let her love burn so out of control. As I look into the fire, I could see my world in flames. Where love once burned, only ashes remain. Charred memories of the man I once was, burned beyond repair by the flames of love. Gathered all the photographs, done trying to make her stay. Poured the gas, lit the match, and I walked away. As I look into the fire, I could see my world in flames. where loved ones burned, only ashes remain. Charred memories of the man I once was, burned beyond repair by the flames of love. Burned beyond repair by the flames of love.
Anthony Gatto. Here's Kokomo Joe.
Sweet, sweet Chris went to Long Island, looking for excitement and a better day. She never knew what was waiting at the end of the stairs at the train station, and on that dirty ground some bastard pushed my baby down. Sometime I think I should have taken easy way out. Should have made my move. Should have left when I found out. Ain't no mystery, ain't no doubt. Once your real good thing flies out, could have taken easy way out. Let's hear it for Debi. Sweet, sweet Chris went to Long Island, looking for excitement and a better day. She never knew what was waiting at the end of the stair at the train station, and on that dirty ground some bastard pushed my baby down. Sometime I think I should have taken easy way out. Should have made my move. Should have left when I found out. Ain't no mystery, no doubt. Once your real good thing flies out, could have taken easy way out. I miss you more than you ever know. Miss you more than you ever know. I miss you more than you'll ever know. I miss you, I miss you, I miss you. And if my baby ain't in heaven, I don't wanna go. If my baby ain't in heaven, I don't wanna go. If my baby ain't in heaven, I don't wanna go. I don't wanna go. Sweet, sweet Chrissy. Sweet, sweet Chrissy.
Kokomo Joe. Good job, Jack. Here's Jack Sparrow.
Debi, can I just have a little more guitar? Please, thank you. Oh, girl, it's been 5 long years since you said goodbye. The thought of your baby, you know, it still makes me cry every time. Baby, when we were, baby, when we were, well, we're just 2 souls lost together. We were just 2 hearts beating as one. We were just too young to know any better. We were just too close to see come undone. When we were young in love, so young in love. We were young in love, so young in love. Seems like forever, but it feels like yesterday. When we were together, maybe more than words could say. When we were, maybe when we were, baby, when we were, well, we're just 2 souls lost together. We were just 2 hearts beating as one. We were just too young to know any better. We were just too close to see come undone. When we were young in love, so young in love. We were young in love, so young in love. We were just 2 souls lost together. We were just 2 hearts beating as one. We were just too young to know any better. We were just too close to see come undone. When we were young in love, so young in love. We were young in love, so young in love. We were young in love, so young in love. We were young in love, so young in love. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thanks very much.
And that was Jack Sparrow. Here's Anthony Gatto.
That was really good. So this next song I'm gonna do is called "Without You Here." So I hope you like it. Probably help if I turn my guitar on. It's a Saturday and I'm all alone, thinking about some girl I used to know. Long brown hair, eyes so green, they stop your heart if you know what I mean. Don't you cry, don't say goodbye, don't shed another tear, because I'm better off without you here. I'm sitting outside, I'm getting stoned, sitting in the dark, I'm all alone. You're the gray cloud in my sky. When I think of you, darling, it makes me cry. Don't you cry and don't say goodbye, don't shed another tear, because I'm better off without you here. Laying in my bed, I'm awake at night, 3 a.m. and I say I'm alright. That's okay, though it's not true. One thing on my mind, and darling, it's you. Don't you cry, don't say goodbye, don't shed another tear, because I'm better off without you here.
Anthony Gatto.
Thank you.
Here's Kokomo Joe.
Is there a book to read on how to see you with another man without going crazy? A degree to guarantee seeing you will not faze me. Can I be taught how to go home instead of driving past your house? Is there a book on how to get you back I can read about? Is there a school to go to learn how to stop loving you? Is there a school to go to learn how to stop loving you? I take advancement in broken heart 1 and 2, but I can never learn how to stop loving you. Someone explain how not to break down at the mention of your name. Can I learn how to live without you, without going insane? Is there a chapter on how to go to sleep without dreaming of you every night? An equation to show me what to do when you've been subtracted from my life? Is there a school to go to learn how to stop loving you. Is there a school to go to learn how to stop loving you? I take advancement in broken hearts, 1 and 2. But I could never learn how to stop loving you. Take advancement in broken hearts, 1 and 2. I take advancement in broken hearts, 1 and 2. But I can never learn how to stop loving you. Loving you. Loving you. Open up your door, but don't lead me on. There's nothing I want more than to feel your kiss and that warm embrace. Look in your eyes, and I'd fall from grace. They say that you're too good for a man like me, but what do they know? What's the side of me? 'Cause deep in my heart, I know I'm right for you, but they just can't see, no, no. When true love is true, yes it is. and to feel your kiss. That warm embrace. Well, look in your eyes, and I fall from grace. Well, look in your eyes, and I fall from grace. And I fall from grace.
Jack Sparrow, Stephen and Sean. We got one more from Anthony Gatto.
Thank you very much, Miss Debbie, for having me. Thank you guys all.
Thank you for playing.
Oh, of course, my pleasure. Thanks to everybody who stuck around. Again, my name's Anthony Gatto, so if you just type my name into Google, I'll pop up. I have 2 albums out on everything, so yeah, when you get the time. This last song is called White Angel. I hope you like it. Wake up in the morning, make a Jack and Coke. Take a sip of my stuff, and it ain't no joke. Well, I see her sitting there, lying on the table. My problem is, I'm not mentally stable. I depend on her every single day. And I only got one thing to say, and it's she's my white angel, she takes away my pain. And she's my white angel, she gets me through the day. And she's my white angel, she makes it all okay, alright. Take another shot, straight to my brain. Well, I don't care if it's making me insane. Everything getting cloudy and I cannot see, because my white angel is the death of me. She's my white angel, she takes away my pain. She's my white angel, she gets me through the day. She's my white angel, she makes it all okay, alright. Thank you.
Anthony Gatto. And we got one more from Kokomo Joe.
There's an ill wind blowing across my nation. There's storm cloud brewing, and I'm just sitting here waiting. Flies are biting and the sun is hot. Please help us sign all we got. Dating chain somewhere. Abandoned animals are everywhere. Condoleezza, Condoleezza.
Condoleezza, Condoleezza. Buying shoes on Fifth Avenue, I used to have hope. Washed away when the levee broke. Heck of a job, Brown. The commander-in-chief said, you're doing a heck of a job, Brownie. The war president said, but there's a man in a ditcher. For 2 weeks he's been dead. Washed away, washed away. Washed away, washed away. I used to have hope. It washed away when the levee broke. Washed away, washed away. Washed away, washed away. I used to have hope. It washed away when the levee broke. Mama Bush, send them to the Superdome. Mama Bush, it ain't so bad in the Superdome. They're underprivileged anyway. They're refugees, let them eat cake. You should have left when you had the chance. You should have filled up the minivan. We warned you that this shit was coming down. Trent had no problem leaving town. Pat Ross said this is God's will. They're giving orders, shoot to kill. Washed away, washed away. Washed away, washed away. I used to have hope. It washed away when the levee broke. Washed away, washed away. Washed away, washed away. I used to have hope. It washed away when the levee broke. I used to have hope, but it washed away. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Kokomo Show. Yeah, we have one more song this round, and we're starting open mic. Open mic's gonna be one song each, and our guests are gonna be Greg DeLeo, Eric Ward, Brandon Wilson, and Harley Howell. So y'all be tuned and ready to go. Here's Jack Sparrow.
It's been 5 long years. Wrong song. Let's try it again.
Oh, I see what you did.
Similar.
Sean and Steven.
With a wave and a smile, you know we said goodbye for a while. Never realizing the changes we went through. They say it's never too late to try and change your fate. Sometimes all your dreams don't come true. We had a true kind of love. Yeah, the kind that most people just dream of. But we were too young and baby too naive. And all we wanted was to believe that our love would stand test of time. In the end, hey, everything would be just fine. We had a true kind of love. Yeah, the kind that most people just dream of. We had a true kind of love. Sometimes love just ain't enough. You know, sometimes love just ain't enough. Seasons are changing, life's rearranging itself, slipping away right for our eyes. You know I still love you, I'll be thinking of you. I'll carry you with me, away deep down inside my heart. Yeah, yeah. We had a true kind of love. Yeah, the kind that most people just dream of. We had a true kind of love. Sometimes love just ain't enough. We had a true kind of love. We had a true kind of love. We had a true kind of love. Sometimes love just ain't enough. You know, sometimes love just ain't enough. We had a true kind of love.
Jack Sparrow,
Thanks very much.
Sean and Stephen. Good job, guys. Kokomo Joe, Anthony Gatto. Okay, coming up next, we got open mic. It's one song each. Greg DeLeo, Eric Ward, Brandon Wilson, Harley Howell. Y'all come on up on stage, please.
You are now listening to NSR Live.
Honorary Forest Ranger Betty White here, lending a hand to my dear friend Smokey Bear, because for 75 years, he's only said,
Only you can prevent wildfires.
but there's a lot more to say. Like, if you park your car on tall, dry grass, the hot exhaust pipe can start a wildfire. So be careful out there. Go to SmokeyBear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Open calendar. What's my schedule looking like?
Next Thursday, you will be caught in an emergency flash flood between Park and First Street.
What? No, that doesn't work. I'm busy then. Decline. Decline.
Floods don't exactly work around your schedule. Disasters don't plan ahead. But you can. It starts with talking to your loved ones about making an emergency plan. So don't wait, communicate. Visit ema.alabama.gov. Brought to you by the Alabama Emergency Management Agency, FEMA, and the Ad Council.
Hi, it's Olivia Munn with my shelter pets, Frankie and Chance. Say hi, guys. When I adopted them, I discovered that they both have incredible personalities. Chance's sole purpose in life is to love and to be loved. Frankie is a little bit of a scoundrel and always entertaining. They're a little bit of a lot of things, but they're all pure love. Adopt pure love at theshelterpetproject.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council, the Humane Society of the United States, and Maddie's Fund.
Hello, thank you for listening to WFMCJams.com, Internet Radio. We want to make sure that you listen to some more great music coming from Opry Mills Mall the first Saturday of every month, live on WFMC Jams, hosted by PCG. It is Opry Mills Unplugged. You can hear them from 1 o'clock to 5 p.m., again, first Saturday every month, here on WFMCJams.com.
The Midnight Madness Show is a show dedicated to songwriters and artists alike. You never know who is going to be here or what's going to happen. So tune in every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central Time. Sing along and have a great time hanging out with us.
If you came across someone struggling with hunger, how would you recognize them?
By their clothes,
their age,
the way they speak.
Hunger can be hard to recognize. Learn why at IamHungerInAmerica.org. Brought to you by Feeding America, 200 Food Banks Strong, and the Ad Council.
And now, the Songwriters Round at the Commodore Grille on NSR Live.
How's your mic?
it's check.
Great. Well, we're going to start with Harley Howell.
Oh,
Unless you'd rather me start on the other side.
no, I'm fine.
Let me start on the other side?
Yeah.
All right, y'all give it up. Brandon Wilson.
Hey, thank you very much. I forgot to grab my capo. Oh, never mind. Well, I'll do this without a capo. You got a capo? Oh my God, this is the man. I know. Not only does he have a nice CD, but he always has a capo hand.
Not one of these partial ones.
And it's a Diodario. Now, I wrote this song. I was walking home from Dollar General after spending my last dollar in my pocket getting a pack of peanut butter cookies. And I thought, man, I'm poor. So I wrote a song about some of the reasons why I might not have much money, and it's called $1. Well, I'm not one for saving money. I've been broke as a joke since the day I was born. I'm the punchline of financial heartache. If I had a better job, I'd spend more. 'Cause I've been known to be impulsive, buying things I really don't need. But I know one day I'll make my millions, scratching tickets for the lottery. 'Cause $1 well earned is $1 well spent. Sometimes I have a trouble trying to pay my rent. Well, times are hard when your money's low, but you can't take it with you when it's time to go. Oh, it's hard to get rich when you just can't forget that $1 well earned is $1 well spent. Well, my girlfriend, she up and left me 'cause I spent all my dough on beer and boats. Well, she's got a point and I don't blame her for packing up and hitting the road. 'Cause I've been known to throw a party and buy all kinds of fancy cuisine. But I know one day she'll get to missing my compulsive generosity. 'Cause $1 well earned is $1 well spent. Sometimes I have a trouble trying to pay my rent. Well, times are hard when your money's low, but you can't take it with you when it's time to go. Oh, it's hard to get rich when you just can't forget that $1 well earned is $1 well spent. So I guess I'll keep up my tradition until my ship has sank. And I might never have a lot of money in the bank. And even though I may not know where all them dollars went, at least I'll die knowing that my time was well spent. Because a dollar well earned is a dollar well spent. Sometimes I have a trouble just trying to pay my rent. Well, times are hard when your money's low, but you can't take it with you when it's time to go. Oh, it's hard to get rich when you just can't forget that a dollar well earned is a dollar well spent. Oh, it's hard to get rich when you just can't forget that a dollar well earned is a dollar well spent. Yes, a dollar well earned is a dollar well spent.
Brandon Wilson.
Thank you. Thank you.
And here is Greg DeLeo.
How you doing, everybody? I'm from New Orleans. We like to tell stories in New Orleans, and
We're from New Orleans.
this song's no exception.
Louisiana.
My mom always said never let the truth get in the way of a good story, and so this song's no exception. It's called Bourrée in Spain. She was born in June of '63, made of sugar, pearls, and melodies. The angels cried out, my, how good she'll be. Ran out at 16, she went around the world. She got so lonely, took to drinking for her pearls. Made her so bitter now, oh how they use that girl. Then one night the angels cried with shame. She was running red lights and playing bourrée down in Spain. Shot her lover just for losing the game. The preacher tried to save her, but he was playing her game. And she was so far from saving, the preacher couldn't beat her playing bourrée in Spain. In only 2 years, my, how her talents did flee. She did some time, then they hanged her from a tree. A tree with no flowers, guess now my baby's free. The preacher tried to save her from her sins and her stain. She was so far from saving, the preacher couldn't beat her playing bourrée in Spain. The preacher preacher tried to save her, but he was playing her game. And she was so far from saving, preacher couldn't beat her playing hooray in Spain.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Good job. And here is Eric Ward.
Hey, Debbie. How y'all doing? Hey, I appreciate y'all hanging out here. I gotta get these wires under my feet here. Is it working, Debbie? What do you think?
It's working.
Man, that song about that dollar got me thinking about hyperinflation and reminded me I forgot my beer over there. Started getting stressed out. I'm like, I need my beer.
That stuff's expensive in Nashville. Man.
What's that?
That beer.
Oh, not PBR. I drink the cheap stuff. Oh. But yeah, some of them are very expensive. Like, anyway, hey, this is my new song, and great job on that song. I loved it. Anyway, by the way, thank y'all for being here, and Debbie, well, you know what it is. We love you to death. It's my new song. Baby, I love to change the world. Anything for you, my pretty girl. But can we just have a heart-to-heart? Maybe walk under the stars. And I can kiss and hold you tight. We can make love through the night. Come on, baby, what do you say? Maybe the world can wait. Baby, I love to save the world, but maybe we should have a cup of coffee first. Maybe we can have a heart-to-heart. Maybe a walk through the park. And I can kiss and hold you tight. Maybe make love through the night. Come on, baby, what do you say? Maybe the world can wait. Thank you. That's all there is to that.
And that's Eric Ward. And our last song for the night, y'all give a nice welcome. This is Harley Howell. Harley Howell.
Hi, I'm Harley, and before I start, I did not know you had to write your own songs to sing here. So I'm going to be singing a song by Kelsey Ballerini called Homecoming Queen. I hope that's okay. But yeah, I'll be singing acoustic.
Let's go.
Hey, homecoming queen, why do you lie when somebody's mean? Where do you hide? Do people assume that you're always alright? Been so good at smiling most of your life. Look damn good in the dress, zipping up the mess, dancing with your best foot forward. When you do your part, does it get hard to have to play the part? Nobody's feeling sorry for you, But what if I told you the world wouldn't end if you started showing what's under your skin? What if you let a moment on a lie? Even the homecoming queen cries. Hey, homecoming queen, how's things at home? Still walking on eggshells when that curtain's closed. Did your daddy teach you how to act tough? Or more like your mama, sweep it under the rug? Look damn good in the dress, zipping up the mess, dancing with your best foot forward. Did you want the crown, or does it weigh you down? Nobody's feeling sorry for you. What if I told you the world wouldn't end if you started showing what's under your skin? What if you let them all in on a lie? Even the homecoming queen cries. Yeah, what if I told you the sky wouldn't fall? If you lost your composure, so to hell with it all. Not everything pretty sparkles and shines, and even the homecoming queen cries. Oh yeah, even the homecoming queen cries. Hey, homecoming queen, why do you lie when somebody's mean? Where do you hide?
Harley Howell. Good job, Harley. And that was Eric Ward, Greg DeLeo, and Brandon Wilson. That concludes our Writers' Night. Thank you all for coming out. Please take good care of Cindy, Carrie, Kim, Aaron. God bless you, and I'll see you tomorrow night.